Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 Shadowkeep for some more Destiny 2 news and Season of Arrivals intel. It's so nice to finally say that without any caveats. And if you could tell by the title of today's video, we are going to be talking about a power farm glitch, or an UMBRAL Engram farm glitch that you can do that's currently in the game, and you're going to want to take advantage of this now because I have a feeling it's going to be patched in the future. I did a little research and found why this glitch is actually specifically happening in the circumstances that it is, and I do understand that this is something that Bungie will remedy soon. It's not something that I think is a back-end maintenance kind of thing. I think this is a live patch kind of thing, so who knows? It could be fixed within the next few hours, so you're going to want to take advantage of it right now, and it's really easy to do. Gonna get to all the information regarding this glitch in just 1 second, but first I just want to remind everybody I'm still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 25,000 subscribers. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell, it's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And as always, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, guys, those secret hashtags, they stack between all videos, so if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. So let's get into it. UMBRAL Engrams. I don't know why they're named that. It's like Bungie comes up with names that are just hard to pronounce. What does that even mean, UMBRAL? Where did they come up with that? Was it like they were all sitting around at a coffee table and they're like, what should we call these new Engrams? And they were like, how about Umbrella Engrams? And they were like, no, that's a little bit too on the nose. What if we called them like UMBRAL Engrams? They'll never think that we came up with it by saying umbrella. I don't know. Maybe umbral means something somewhere else and I'm just missing a piece of information. Maybe it's, maybe it means treasure in another language. I don't know. But the glitch that we're going to be talking about today specifically relates to how these engrams are functioning and how sort of the loot system functions in this new season. And the way it works is if you do the public event, the new public event, you have a chance of getting a UMBRAL Engram to drop. These UMBRAL Engrams come sort of undesignated is the way I believe it's described, which means, or unfocused, which means that you can actually take these to the new decryptors in the tower right next to the drifter, and you can decrypt them, but you can also go to our new planetary vendor, I can't remember the name of it, but the machine that allows you to focus all your engrams to specific types of either weapons or armor. So you go to the PRISMATIC RECASTER, that's the name of it, it's sitting right in front of me, and you can focus your engram as you've picked it up already from doing the public event. You come here and you focus it to either a piece of armor or a weapon. And I believe there's 4 options. It's like you have a piece of armor from the drifter or the new season, and you have weapons that have been recalibrated from previous seasons or are preferred by the drifter. I don't know. They give you a lot of jargon about whether or not you want this or you want this. It really doesn't matter. And none of it pertains to this specific glitch. But what has been noticed is when you do focus these pieces of armor specifically. Now, I did this with 2 different things. I tried it with weapons and I tried it with armor. When I tried it with weapons, didn't seem to get too much of, well, I really wasn't able to get this glitch to function properly. Now, that's not to say that it doesn't work, but I think the way it's working, and this is sort of plays in with all the power farms that we've done in the past, is your total power is based on the accumulation and averaging out of all your weapons and armor that you currently have equipped, plus the artifact. So, when you are upgrading materials, you're going to want to try to look for the thing that's missing, the gap. So say you have everything at 1020. but you have one piece at 1010. That's going to lower your average. So you're going to want to try to upgrade that piece as much as you can, which is why things like, armor focusing is very handy. However, what seems to be happening is when you decrypt these specific engrams, they don't decrypt to what would be the new average. So, once again, using that analogy of, say you have a bunch of armor at 1020, but you have one piece at 1010, and it's lowering your average, so maybe you're sitting somewhere about 1017 or 1018. If you increase that one piece by 2, so you go up to 1012, that'll increase your total average. That doesn't include your artifact power buff. So the power bonus you're getting from upgrading your artifact is not included when you decrypt any engram to essentially boost your base power or your armor power. However, in this case, it seems to be that is what's happening. All you need to do to actually get this glitch to function properly is you have to focus one of your umbral engrams through the prismatic recaster. So it has to be focused. Can't just be one that you've picked up. Focus it. In my case, I focused it on a piece of armor and I got it to work. I wasn't able to get it to work with weapons. However, that might have been just because all my weapons are about the same power and my armor is a little bit lacking. So, like I said, in the averages, you'll always get a bump based on where your overall average is. In this case, my armor was pretty low, so when I decrypted an armor piece, it was going to bump up to wherever my weapons power was, or I was going to try to match it as much as I can. And if this whole explanation is a little too complicated, I understand. It's not an easy process to really comprehend. There's some weird stuff going on. And in this case, it's really hard to kind of pin down exactly what was happening. Because when I would decrypt this now focused umbral engram, it wouldn't decrypt to my new base power average. It would decrypt to my average plus my artifact. So as you can see here, that is a 1013 focused umbral engram. But when I decrypt it, I get a 1017. And 1017 is my total power, but that's not my base power. That is my power plus the 4 power bonuses I was getting from my artifact. So my base power in this case was 1013. Obvious, because the engram says that it's 1013. So normally it would decrypt to whatever my average is, and I would fill in the gaps, and I would slowly upgrade my Guardian that way. Upgrading, getting one piece, then filling in the gaps. Getting a higher piece, then filling in the gaps. And once you reach a new average, you start to get stuff that's higher. In this case, everything is decrypting with your average plus your artifact. So, I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't even know why it's happening. I assume that it's because they just overlooked this. Maybe the whole sort of recasting effect screwed up how their actual player progression goes. But you can take advantage of it right now. Everything that you decrypt, I don't know if it's for armor and weapons. As I said, it only worked for me for armor. But in any case, this will allow you to decrypt engrams with not just your average power, but your total power. That's including your artifact. And as your artifact upgrades a lot quicker, or you can power your artifact by doing bounties and stuff like that, and because every single time you equip one of these new armor pieces, your new average is going to be that much higher, you can see that you could power level to 1050, which is the soft power cap. You won't be able to get to 1060 this way, because I don't believe that these engrams actually decrypt past 1050. But you could potentially get to 1050, which will get you into most endgame activities and would really come in handy, especially early on in the season. Probably within a few hours if you have enough of these. Now, it will require a good bit of public event farming. So, don't take that for granted. But I think the number one thing that most players want to focus on right now in terms of powering up as fast as possible is this method. Go out, farm a bunch of the public events, obviously bring some bounties with you because that can't hurt, and then come back here, focus maybe on armor rather than weapons a little bit more. Focus your Engram and then decrypt it, and you should be able to get these power bonuses just that simply. I mean, as fast as you can see me doing it here. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hopefully this comes in handy. I can't imagine it won't. Hopefully you can power up. Maybe you can get to 1050 today. Only the third day of the season. Fourth day of the season. Time's going quick. Thank you all so much for watching. And in today's video, for the secret hashtag, leave a hashtag UMBRAL ENGRAM glitch maybe, or season of arrivals, hashtag season of arrivals. That's always a one you can leave down there for the remainder of the season. And if there's anything else you can think of that was relevant to this video, leave that hashtag down below. And as always, guys, I am Wilhelm Scream. Thank you so much for watching again, and we will see you in the next video. Little